Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the machine. What were we doing last time? We were making this god-awful thing because we don't know how to make the thing that we actually need to thing. Is it this one? Kinetic blocks, kinetic sources. Creative motor. Is that only in creative mode? We need this thing. Or this thing. We need rotation speed controller. But I don't know how to get this. What else is there? Kinetic appliances. Elevator pulley. Fluid thingers. What's the point of moving fluid? Is that actually useful? If we want to like drain something maybe? Smart observer. What is this? Packager, package filter. A bunch of levers and things. Aesthetics. Don't care about that. Creative mode. Movement anchors. Train station. Contraption actors. Andesite funnel. Wait, bell? Expose special behavior when attached to a movement contraption. Why is a bell in here? That's weird. Block attachment. Honey? Railway equipment. Train track. Wait, is this different than minecart rails? Okay, so we need andesite primarily now, right? Because we have a decent-ish amount of iron. If we could make an iron farm, that'd also be great. Either that or we should focus on getting an elytra and making some sort of gunpowder farm. Where did I put my fortune thing? Fortune 2. This is just going to give us more seeds, right? Which isn't very useful. Oh, but it'll give us more carrots, right? Yeah. Not quite as many as Fortune 3, but... we don't actually need that many carrots right now. Wow, we got a lot of carrots. We turned 16 carrots into a little over 64. So we get like 4 to 5 carrots per thinger. We need more wheat. Let's plant more sugarcane. We could make an actual sugarcane farm at some point. This honestly is probably enough though. Maybe we should remove this tree. Because the leaves are going to stunt the growth of the sugarcane. And I don't want that. Eat my wheat, eat my wheat. Ah. Did we find like a fire aspect something or other at some point? I don't know. Can we break this sword yet? Still didn't break the sword. How much is that? I mean, we have so many more cows. Oh, well, I guess that's the end of that. I was gonna say we get a stack of beef, but didn't really work out that way. Maybe we need more coal. Or what else could we use? We could use the lava bucket as... We should make another portal. Let's make an axe. Also, do we have like wood and stuff in our toolbox? I mean, we might as well just bring a whole stack of wood if we're gonna have a toolbox. We could even bring more than that. I don't think we need more than that though. We do have a tiny bit of coal in here. That's fine for now. We'll bring this box in case we want to put blocks in it. Like blocks that we mine. Let's try to split the fuel up a bit better. Do we have more food somewhere? Oh, probably in here, right? Oh yeah, we have steak in here. $28 leather. I think we need 46 leather, right? So we basically have enough leather already. Do we have diamonds? I don't remember. We have 1 diamond. I think we need 2. We're gonna have to find more diamonds. And then sugarcane for paper. We have like 1 stack. We need how much sugarcane? We need 45, 90. We need like 140-ish. Like a little over 2 stacks of sugarcane, I think. Okay, we could probably get rid of this nonsense. And this nonsense. Did we have a bed in here? I don't think so. All right, what is our plan? I took the bed and then it became night. Or almost night. What is our plan, man? Just waiting for night so I could sleep. We could always use more iron. Do we have obsidian? We found like 1,000,000 portals. We even went into one of them, but we immediately got shot in the face by a ghast. I think I want obsidian. Which I guess requires finding a lava pool somewhere. I know there's like one thing of lava here. I feel like there was maybe a lava pool up over this mountain. I think we should go to the nether, find a fortress, get some blaze. I guess we also need ender pearls. Maybe we could find some ender pearls in the nether. We do have a gold helmet. Which also has mending, so it shouldn't break. So we should be fine from the piglin aggression. Yeah, let's go see if we can find a lava pool, maybe. I'd love to kind of rush and get an elytra to have more fun doing the rest of the stuff. We also would need unbreaking and mending. This is not what I remember being this direction. Maybe it was past those mountains. Wasn't there like a sandy area? Not sure. There's mushrooms. I don't really want to go down right now. I do need diamonds at some point too, but if we could make it to the end, we could get as many diamonds as we want in the end. Because all you gotta do is find end cities. Finding the first one is always a bit difficult because you gotta pillar out 1,000,000,000 blocks. But it's guaranteed to not be looted because we're in single player, so that's a massive benefit. And then once you find the first elytra, you can just glide around. This is my favorite flower in Minecraft. I love this flower. I like Lily of the Valley as well. The blue orchids are the coolest one. Mostly because they spawn in swamps and they just look really cool in the swamp area. I'll just carry that around with me. There's a bee. A spelling bee or a regular bee? I wonder if bees can spell. Don't they talk to each other by dancing? That was the rumor. Maybe they can spell words by dancing. What is happening in here? There's a pig. Yeah, look at that. That's kind of a crazy little area going on over here. Weird terrain generation. I don't like these giant holes in the ground. There's too many of them. It's funny every once in a while to have a big hole that goes like straight down to the nether regions of the world. But having every single hole in the ground go straight down like that is just kind of ridiculous, right? Like, why? Why is this like this? This is such a good cave that I kind of want to go in it. I kind of want to Tommy in it. I don't have that many torches. I think I can craft more. I have a bit of coal. Could also mine more coal. Should I go in here and get diamonds? I think I should actually, because this is a good way to find lava, right? Like, our goal is to find lava, but why are we looking for lava on the surface when we could just go into a cave? Also, this cave goes, like, all the way. There's a potential ender pearl. If I can find a way to kill it somehow. Oh my god. Oh, he's over here. Hello, friend. Ooh, a pearl. That's fantastic. Okay, we should take this out of our offhand and put a real thing in our offhand, which is a torch. Wait, what? There we go. Still don't have fortune, unfortunately. I think I heard a baby zombie. We're just gonna get the iron while we're here. Why not? Can never have too much iron in Minecraft. Unless you make an iron farm that produces iron really quickly, and then sometimes you can be like, okay, that's enough. I have enough iron. I feel satisfied with the amount of iron that I have. Okay, let's grab a bit of wood. It's probably too many sticks. Actually, no, it's not. It's just kind of interesting how the toolbox never drops on the ground as an item. It just goes directly into your inventory immediately. It's kind of cool. What are we at here? We're at 21. We're still pretty high. I guess that makes sense. We're above deep slate level still. So I'm a torches on the left kind of guy. When I put torches on the right, I put them on the floor. Except that one, apparently. And when I put them on the left, I put them on the wall. That way you don't get lost. It's actually a really, really good strategy. It's not my strategy. I'm not claiming to have invented it. Lots of people do that, but it actually makes it way harder to get lost. It's still possible to get lost. The way that you get lost when doing the torch thing is if there's cycles. Like if the cave goes in a loop and you end up back where you started and you keep placing torches on the left, then like the whole inside of the loop will have torches on the left, and when you try to exit the cave, you'll just get stuck in a loop going in circles. Which is not ideal. But if you can find the way to escape the loop back toward where you came, then you're fine. I could use the creepers to mine, because I think I turned off the game rule that makes them blow up items. They blow up the blocks, but they don't actually destroy any of the drops. So I thought that would be a fun setting. And I was right. It's very fun. Oh shoot. I just remember that skeletons exist, so that's why I normally put my torches here, I guess. Make a few more torches, why not? Right. Probably heal. kind of like way off in the crazy parts of the cave, like way further away from the main part of the cave than I probably need to be. Like maybe we should go back. It doesn't really matter. We're inevitably going to end up in this sort of like crazy branching sort of thing. But I'm not sure that we needed to end up there so quickly. Like we could try to stay near the hole. Like there's not really any reason why we need to be near the entrance, honestly, because we're just gonna die to get home probably. But it just feels safer somehow. Or more logical. Oh no. Probably more lapis behind there, but not sure I care to go digging for it. Okay, this cave's not actually going as deep as I expected. Maybe there's a deeper part over here somewhere. Not really. There's a glow squid. We could kill the glow squid to get glow ink or whatever. Where's the skeleton? Not sure where I'm being shot at from. Oh, he's literally underwater. What a goober. Give me that. Does this go down? None of these things go down. I guess this is not the best cave in the world. I mean, I guess we could go back to where we were before. Or we could go down here. We do have respiration. Oh, wait, there's nothing down here. Can you chill out, buddy? Got better things to do than deal with you. Ow. The knockback is crazy, man. What the heck? What the frick? Oh my god, bro. These things are so annoying. I can't hit them from up here. What the heck? So obnoxious. I hear more of them. They can't be in iron though, right? They're only in these things. Well, I don't think they can be in andesite either. Because infested stone has to look like stone, right? Oh my god, look at all the trash in our inventory already. We don't actually need this flour. So let's get rid of it. Let's turn it into dye first, just to get more recipes. Don't need a bow. I do kind of need arrows and bones. I don't need flesh. Don't really need string. All the rest I kind of could keep though. I don't need glow squid ink or whatever. But I also kind of want to keep that. I don't know. We'll figure it out when it fills up more. Okay, now we're going down somewhere. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. We were going down for a second. And then we got halted once again. Coal. I mean, we could just dig down, honestly. This is a lot of coal. It's also kind of a neat mix of both kinds of coal. I really wish I had fortune. Maybe I should have made an enchanting table before I came mining. Like if I had fortune 3 while I was doing this, that would be so much more effective, especially if we find diamonds. So maybe I should go back home and grow more sugarcane before I do this. I don't know. Oh, but we can't make an enchanting table unless we find diamonds, right? So I guess that's part of why we came here. So we actually need at least 1 diamond before we go home. Which is going to require us to go deeper. Deeper than we've ever gone before. Not really. We've gone there before. We've gone as deep as you can go before. I've gone so deep that I've fallen in the end void and died. That was really deep. The deepest. Actually, technically the overworld is deeper than falling in the end void and dying. Interestingly enough. I want to find a cave though. I don't just want to dig. I don't just want to dig down. I Let's just dig straight down. If we die, we go home, and if we don't, then we find something cool. We're breaking Minecraft's first rule, but that's because we have keep inventory on, so we're allowed to do whatever we want. And this is the fastest way to get down. Short of finding a cave. Yeah, see, I wish I could fortune all of this stuff. That would be nice. $27. What's all this random stuff on the bottom? I guess it's the Distant Horizons thing. Kind of wasting torches on the way down, but I prefer to be able to see where I'm going. Which doesn't really make any sense, because again, this is not safe no matter how you do it, so the torches aren't really making me safer, but they make me feel safer, because at least I can see my death. Okay, I do hear lava, so I should probably stop digging like a maniac. I mean, I guess it's pretty safe, right? Unless there's a giant cave and you fall into lava, because you can just hear the lava. Who said that was dangerous anyways? That wasn't dangerous. I just heard the lava and then I stopped digging down. It wasn't even dangerous. What is lava level anyways? Minus 56. What is that? That's like 6 blocks up? Because it goes to minus 64, right? I don't remember. I think so. Okay, so we could mine obsidian from this. Uh-oh, that's kind of dangerous. Is that going to flow out? Doesn't seem like it. It's kind of weird the lava level has changed over here. I just almost tried to press X to change to my left shoulder view, even though the view is centered, because I'm playing Arc Raiders too much. I was like, if I could lean left and look around this corner, that'd be great. But yeah, that's not how Minecraft works. That's not how the game works. Do I have space? I still have space. I just want to make sure I have space to pick this up as it's falling instead of it falling in the lava. Sometimes this is a good place to find diamonds, is around these lava pools. But I'm not really seeing any diamonds. I made cobblestone. Oh, I also made that one go down. Okay, there's gonna be lava underneath this obsidian, but we should be able to catch it before it falls. Assuming we have space, which we do. There is actually a way to guarantee that you get the obsidian instead of just hoping you get the obsidian. Or all but guarantee. Which is you just leave the water bucket flowing on the ground. Like if I do this, and I do this. It is a tiny bit risky because you could get water flowed into the lava. But usually it makes the obsidian before you flow over. And if you're here and you do it sideways, then it's much more safe. And this one we can't flow into at all, so it's very safe. We could do these ones too, I guess. We actually need more obsidian, right? Because don't we need obsidian to make the enchanting table also? Maybe we should get like 16 obsidian. In case we need it for other stuff in the future too. You can also kind of hold the movement button like I'm doing right now, and then also will not go into the lava. For sure, for sure. But usually it's not necessary. How much obsidian do you want? It's a matter of how long do you feel like sitting here mining obsidian. Okay, let's go from up here. I've been working on the railroad all of the livelong day. I don't know if this is a railroad. Alright, we got some obsidian. I kind of want to stand right here, actually, so then I won't get pushed sideways. And I can mine these ones over here. The one thing you do have to be careful about is once you're 8 blocks away from the water source, the water will stop flowing, and then you will get pushed by the water into the lava because it won't make obsidian because it can't reach. So that's always a little risky. So if you do use this strategy, keep that in mind. When the water starts getting low, it's time to move the water source closer. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. And your water bucket's going to be gone, so you're not going to be able to escape the lava very easily. Unless you have a second water bucket. That would be super big brain. I feel like 19 obsidian is enough. Like, it's not a lot, but it's enough. We do have quite a bit of iron. Maybe we should cook some of it. Let's cook 16 iron so that we can make a bucket. Actually, we can make a bunch of buckets. Yeah, let's make multiple buckets. I mean, I guess while I'm waiting for this to happen, we might as well keep getting obsidian, right? Like, why would we not? Although, this might be too far away, I don't know. Oh yeah, see, this is too far away. But these ones should be close enough. So I don't really need more obsidian, I'm just getting more obsidian while we wait for the iron to cook. When the iron cooks, I'm gonna make buckets. And then I'm gonna use the buckets to pick up lava so that I can bring lava home. Mostly for fuel in my furnace. That's the main thing I want it for. Although I guess they don't stack, right? So. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Can I stack lava buckets in here? I can. Probably not very many, but I can. Oh, that's annoying. Let's put the water here. might as well keep getting some obsidian. Get some obsidian while we wait for the iron to cook in the furnace. Yeah, look at that. You get one more bucket of lava. Actually, what we should do is get some dripstone, and then instead of using this lava as fuel, we could use this lava to make a lava farm, because I kind of forgot that it was a thing that existed. I did that in my previous Minecraft world, and it was a great success. I guess technically you only need to save one lava to do that, but it's faster if you have many buckets of lava. Yeah, so I cannot put another bucket of lava in here. Okay, our inventory is quickly filling up with junk. Perhaps we can put blocks and ores in here. I don't know, like redstone, lapis. I guess we kind of want this. Probably not gonna find that much gold, right? Let's put andesite in here. We should dig more andesite. We should probably fill up this whole toolbox with andesite. It seems like that would be a smart thing to do, although I don't know if you could find andesite down here. I don't know. Okay, so there's a bunch of lava around everywhere. Maybe we should try to dig away from the lava so that we can find some diamonds, because we do need diamonds. It could take a very long time to find diamonds down here. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. It really depends a lot on your luck. We could do little pokey holes, that does help. There's some redstone, I'll take the redstone. We're probably going to want redstone at some point to make something. Who knows, right? Some sort of contraption or whatever. Right. Whoops. Yeah, I always look again after I place the torch, because sometimes you can't really see, it's sort of dark, and you miss out on diamonds or other exciting stuff. But now that the torch is behind me, we should be able to see the ores. The block particles kind of block your view. It's kind of annoying. I wish you could turn off block particles when you break a block. You know? So another thing that I like to do is dig right on a chunk border, because I think that increases the chances of you finding diamonds, if you think about it. Or finding slightly more diamonds. I mean, that's just pure luck. That's not skill. Although this does span the chunk border, right? So I think it increases your chances because you can actually find diamonds on both sides of you. If you're in the middle of a chunk, you can never find diamonds over here and over here. But if you're on a chunk border, you're actually checking in two different chunks at the same time. So you can end up with diamonds on both sides of you. Wish I had fortune. It's not bad. 3 diamonds. It's something. I'm gonna place the torch first. The only downside of turning the chunk borders on is that the like cyan line sometimes looks like diamonds. Like it tricks your brain for half a second because you're just like, oh, diamonds, and then you're like, oh, never mind, that's just a line. Okay, we can actually turn the chunk border back off. You don't really need to have it on because the chunks don't move. They're always going to be there. So if you just keep going in a straight line, you will be on a chunk border. There's a big cave here. We could go check that for diamonds. We do like caves. We have to go up a bit. Actually, is this a cave or is it just a lava pool? I think it's sort of a cave. So just more lava? Seems kind of dangerous. Let's make it a bit safer. Oh, there we go. I do hear footsteps. I wasn't sure. There's some zinc in the ceiling. It's nice to leave a few little lava pockets around just for light. Save some torches. Might be lava under here. Okay. No lava. We got a lot of zinc. And I think that's where we came from, so let's go get some diamonds. You didn't think I forgot the diamonds, did you? Dang. Oh yeah, there's this. I did actually forget this was up here. I don't really need this very badly, so if we find it, I'll mine it, but it's not that important. Not that important. I don't care about reclaiming my deep slate. Let's put these things down, and then press the key, and then return items. Wow, we're almost full on deep slate. Got a bucket. Are we out of torches? We are out of torches. And now we're not. Okay, where do we want to go from here? Was there actually any cave? I don't think so, right? It just goes in a circle. I don't really remember where we came from, to be honest. Was it here? Ah, yes. Lovely. Oh, I put all my deep slate away. Now I have none. I'm just gonna use my pick to break the gravel because there's only 2. If I actually go over there, I'll use my shovel, I guess. So if I die, I do lose my XP, right? Or do I keep it? I think keep inventory maybe makes you keep your XP too. I don't remember. Pretty sure I noticed that and was like, oh, that's interesting. So that's a little bit cheaty. I don't mind keeping my items. Keeping my XP is a little strange. Feels like cheating, but I don't really care, to be honest. Nobody gets to decide what cheating is other than me, because it's my Let's Play, right? And I don't think it's cheating. Like, if I was using X-Ray, I guess I would say that's cheating. Because that doesn't seem very Minecraft-y, but... keeping my things when I die, I don't know. I've played enough Minecraft in my life. I've played probably, who even knows, thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of Minecraft. I don't know if I've hit 10,000 hours, but I know for a fact it's more than 3,000. Probably a lot more. Because I've had servers that tell me how long I've played on them, and one of the servers was 2,000 hours, and I've played on many more than just that server, so it's probably 5,000 at least. Not sure how many YouTube video hours I have of Minecraft. That would be an easy thing to check. It's kind of interesting. Not that many, probably hundreds. Or 100. Because I've only recorded like one world before this. How many diamonds do I have? 5? Did I put diamonds in the toolboxes? I don't know. I don't think so. I really only found 5 diamonds? What a joke. Oh, okay. Well, that helps. I just doubled my diamonds. All you gotta do is whine about how few diamonds there are in the world, and then diamonds will appear. That's like the rule of the Minecraft diamond gods. So now that we've found diamonds in this chunk, I mean, technically they were in the right side. Oh, this is kind of the top corner. I was gonna say there's a bunch of blocks we don't have to check, but it was in the corner of the chunk, so we still need to check here. I do see something over here. Is it redstone? Like, we're gonna need at least 3 of the diamonds to make a new pick, because our pick is kind of dying here. Well, unless we find a mending book. We could go back to the village we found and get a mending villager. And I guess maybe trade sticks for emeralds. Because it's not that hard to get a mending villager. It's actually pretty easy. It might take a lot of time, but it's not difficult. It's just time consuming. Getting a cheap mending villager, like a super cheap one, that's a bit difficult. Mending's a level 1 enchantment, so it's usually fairly cheap. But if you want a really, really good price, then you gotta keep re-rolling for a while. Did they patch the thing where you could cure villagers multiple times? I don't know if that was this version, or... I remember them talking about changing that so that it doesn't do that anymore. Oh, look at that. More diamonds. But first, we zinc. What's up, Baker? Welcome back. If anyone's wondering who Baker is, I'm streaming this live on Twitch and recording for YouTube at the same time, and Baker's someone in my Twitch chat. Creating any more contraptions? Nope, I'm just doing vanilla stuff mostly. I need to make an enchantment table so I can get basic tools, then I need to find a elytra, I need to make a gunpowder farm to get fireworks. I need to get diamonds so I can have diamond gear and make up more pickaxes. Spooky cave noises. So yeah, mostly we're just trying to gear up. Eventually we'll make contraptions, but I kind of want to move before I make contraptions. And it'd be a lot easier to move if I had shulker boxes and an elytra. Because I want to move to the big islands that we found south of me, but doing that manually is going to take a long time. It'd be very tedious. Like, I almost want to just generate a new world again, but I don't want to start the whole game over again. I kind of regret doing that the first time. Because the area I was in the first world that I made wasn't terrible. It was relatively flat. But it was kind of bad. It had a lot of water. Too much water. Oh man, we are cooking real hard with the diamonds. Yeah, the chunk border is the way, for sure. Mining on the chunk border. Best strategy. And do the little pokey hole mining. We're probably not even at the bottom, though. Like, I think there's technically a higher chance if you go down. Like, we're finding a fair bit of diamonds, but we could also go a bit deeper. I don't know if we should, though. Because we're finding so many diamonds here. But isn't there a higher chance if you're lower? You could try it for a bit, see what happens. You just don't want to be at bedrock level, which I don't actually remember which level is bedrock level. Okay, so we have a bedrock here. So we want to be above that level. Because you never want your feet to reveal bedrock, otherwise you're wasting a chance to reveal diamonds. Right, so the ideal level is minus 58. And we were at minus 54. But we were finding plenty of diamonds, so I don't know. Let's try it for a bit. Because I think if you look at the ore distribution chart, the diamonds are higher chance the lower you go, all the way to the very bottom. It just keeps getting higher. But the other problem is lava, right? You want to be mindful of digging into lava, so if you're higher up, you're a little bit safer from the lava. You know? This is probably very boring to watch. I could go try to find caves instead, but I was having trouble finding a cave that actually went down far enough. I ended up just digging straight down. We're kind of desperate for diamonds, you know? It's also easier if you have an elytra to go in the big caves, because then you can just fly in the big cave. You can see how deep it is, and if you don't like it, you can just fly out. But if you're doing it manually, it takes you like half an hour to climb back out of the hole. Unless you leave a water bucket. Like if it's a straight hole, you could try to water bucket down and then swim out. It'd be cool if we get enough diamonds to get full diamond armor and then enchant the diamond armor. We actually don't need a helmet because we're going to use the gold helmet all the time. It's a little bit less defense, but you pretty much always need it in the nether anyways, and I think it looks cool to have a gold helmet. One thing that would be cool to have is the armor trims. I think those are in this version, right? I think it's the one from the ancient city that I like the most. Can't remember what it's called. But I think that's the best armor trim. All the other ones are kind of meh. I think there's like 2 armor trims that are super rare that are kind of cool looking, and the rest are just kind of generic and lame. I'm glad I broke the last block at the end there. Okay, so we're still getting diamonds at this level. More or less, I don't really know, but there's diamonds, so that's a success. Six. We have 25 diamonds. I think we should actually go home. How do we go home? It's kind of dark, but I think this is the best way to go home. I wonder if I can grab the water as I die. Not really. How do I deal damage to myself? If I drop the lava, I'm not going to be able to keep the lava. I mean, there's probably lava back here I can jump in somewhere, right? Beautiful. Okay, we turn off chunk borders. So the reason I'm going home, even though I was being very successful in finding a lot of diamonds, is I actually don't want to be mining those diamonds without Fortune 3. Because it's wildly inefficient, right? Just from a time standpoint. So I think I would rather focus on getting an enchantment table now that we have obsidian and diamonds. I think we need a book, but I'm pretty sure we have a book. We could probably craft one right now. You don't need glass, right? That's for a beacon. I have a book somewhere. Do we need 2 books? I don't remember the recipe. It's been a long time. Oh, 4 obsidian. Okay. Let's put this probably in the corner right here, I think. I guess. We could change our wall to be bookshelves so that it's more efficient. Or... Actually, you know what we could do? What if we put the enchantment table here? I think you can do it like this, right? Like if you just make a ring around it, a ring around the rosy. Pocket full of posy. Okay, we should empty our toolboxes. Not that one. That one's utility stuff. Although, I did say I was going to make a lava farm, but I don't have dripstone right now, so... I might just reclaim these slots by doing this for now. We could put something else in here in the future. Diamonds, pearl. Why do we have clay in here? It's kind of dumb. I never know where to put clay because it's like a block, but it doesn't look like a block. I mean, you can craft it into clay blocks, I guess. Okay, let's do 32, 32. 16 of that, and then we'll keep the extra ones for some other time. Got a bunch more random junk. Let's make a chest. Probably just turn the rest of these into sticks so that we don't have a weird mismatched pile of wood. We got this, we got iron, coal, obsidian. We got our helmet that I took off so I could drown faster. We got gold nuggets. We should also cook this iron probably. But we can't do that right now because our furnace is busy. Okay, we'll put more food in the toolbox. We got wood, furnace, random shears. Okay, this is gonna go somewhere. I guess it can just go here. That is going to be our lapis box. And I guess also we need more books. We should probably make a book. Well, we need a lot of books, right? Obviously. Okay, we also need a lot of paper. Paper, book. So I want to keep at least one book in here, probably multiple books. I guess we weren't really simulating the area very much. But all the cows are hungry, so that's good. Try not to waste the wheat on the babies, because I don't really care about the babies growing up faster. Okay, we need sugar cane. I do think I probably want to make a better sugarcane farm. But maybe not, I don't know. I mean, it's working. Like, we could do the stupid version of the sugarcane farm where we just do it in a straight line. Then it would be a little bit more dense. Maybe we do that. How many more books do we need? We don't actually need that many more books, but we only have 22 sugarcane. That's not really enough. Let's grab some dirt. Maybe a few stacks of dirt. And let's make some janky poor-man sugarcane farm things. Like this sort of dealio, you know? Although if we're gonna do this, maybe we should just do the real version. I don't know. I don't know, man. All of our sugarcane is like popping off. And it's kind of stupid to do that. Yeah, so this is like a really dumb, inefficient sugarcane farm, but slightly better than just planting it along the shore. The good version of a sugarcane farm is kind of an annoying shape to make. Because it's a very weird, irregular shape. I mean, it's regular, I suppose, but... yeah, it's kind of an annoying shape. But we could do it above the water. It would be easy to bring the water up from the bottom. I don't know. Should we do it? Maybe we should do the real sugarcane farm. Part of me wants to. It is more efficient and easier to break the sugarcane. Because it doesn't all fall in the water. Okay, these are all going to break now. I guess they only break when they tick. Is that how that works? Okay, so if you want to make a real sugarcane farm, then what you gotta do is you gotta make this sort of pattern. Which maybe I actually want to do it over one. Like this. You basically have four, like a 2x2 area, and then you put the holes like this, offset by one. And then you kind of just follow the diagonals. Like this. How the night moves. You know? Do a little L shape, like how the night moves. Do you know how the night moves? Yeah, like that. Need a hole here. Need a hole here. And basically every block ends up with water next to it. And then in this case, because it's above the water, you can fill the holes really easily. Is this the trader? An invisible trader? Do we have our bed on us? We do. Let's take a nap before a creeper comes and blows up our beautiful farm that we made. Hello, sir. Where's your llamas? That's weird. Okay, so now what you want to do is yeah, we could leave that sugarcane there, it's fine. Right, so you do this sort of pattern. If you look at it, it's like a kind of a diagonal, like a bunch of diagonal lines, right? There's like a line of water here, line of water here, but it's not perfectly diagonal. It's like up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. And alternatively, you can look at it as like a 2x2 area with a hole in this like kind of offset, like always to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. And then you just offset them. And the reason is you can now plant sugarcane in all 4 of these blocks. And then this is another one, so all 4 of these blocks. This is another one, all 4 of these blocks. So the percentage of water to sugarcane is much more sugarcane than water, right? I don't know exactly what it is, but there's like, I don't know, 10 sugarcane per 2 water or whatever. Whatever the ratio works out to be. It's much more efficient than the island version where you have 1-to-1, right? For each piece of sugarcane, you need a whole thing of water. Because this one, the sugarcane can share the same water sources. So it's much more dense way to plant the sugarcane, which makes it faster to farm the sugarcane because you don't have to run as far. But the thing that you want to do after that, I don't know if we should use wood or cobble. Maybe we should use wood because it's easier to get more wood. Not sure how many slabs we need, but normally what I do after this step is I slab these so that when I'm farming the sugarcane, it doesn't fall into the water holes, and I don't fall into the water holes. But these are waterlogged slabs, so even though they're level with the surface, they still count as water for farming purposes. And then you can place all of your sugarcane, except this one for some reason. can place your sugarcane very densely. I'm just gonna block all this and maybe extend the farm slightly. So we need one here, one here. We need one here. Slab, slab. Whoops. Aha! Okay, we're missing one here and one here. And also one here. Okay, I think we are out of sugarcane, unfortunately. I mean, we could just move this sugarcane over, but I think I'm fine with leaving it there. And then another thing you can do if you want is you can put... Oh, we're missing a... Let me fill in this gap first. You can put torches on the slabs like this. Well, that's kind of unnecessary, but I probably don't even need the middle torch, but I think it's okay. Right, you put torches on the slabs, and as long as you're aiming upward and not hitting the bottom sugarcane, you should never hit the torch either. You could use lanterns or something else, like jack-o'-lanterns or whatever fancy kind of light you want, frog lights. But there you have it. Now you just need to get more sugarcane to plant, which should be fairly easy because I hacked the random tick speed to go faster, so you should get plenty of sugarcane in somewhat short order here. And I want to let the farm grow at the moment, so I don't think I can craft more books. I would really love to craft more books, but we gotta let the sugarcane grow to get more sugarcane more efficiently. So for now, we will hold off on that. And I mean, I guess we could use some of the books that we have already, right? So we can make 8 to at least block the water from flowing in. Alright, that's something. We don't want to enchant yet, but I think this campfire should not interfere with the things on the bottom. I kind of want a cooler floor. Like, does this look cool? Maybe. Actually, I guess I don't have to put flooring here. Alright, we'll have that as our floor. So why not? I keep always thinking the blocks are in the bottom for some reason. Maybe I should swap these two chests, I don't know. Like every time I look for the block chest, I think it's this one. Okay, we got an extra book. We do need more leather. I wonder if the cows are hungry. Probably not. I just fed them. But I did spend a while making the sugarcane farm, so maybe they're hungry. Oh, they actually are. At least some of them are. This is not the most effective way to feed your cows, but I'm sure someone could teach me a much better way to make a cow farm than what I've done here. Man, I'm getting pushed really hard. Maybe they can steal my sugarcane farm and they can teach me how to make a cow farm. I think we're just going to kill some of these immediately. I think that was a baby. Whoops. There's been a few babies as casualties, but that's fine. We don't discriminate. Women, children, they're all fair game here. Okay. We got this, we got this, we got this. Let's put the extra part of the beef in here. Also, I'm gonna use this to hit the bamboo just because I'm trying to break all these swords I crafted. I crafted a few too many swords because I don't even care about getting the bamboo that much anymore. I also kind of have too much bamboo already in my chest. I'm gonna need like a dedicated bamboo chest. I mean, why don't we do that? Why don't we use the bamboo to make bamboo blocks? Make this, make this. And then we'll make a super big chest. And then maybe we like do this sort of thing so it's out of the way a bit. Yes, perfect. Actually, let's make it a double chest in case it gets super full later. Let's take a quick nappy nap. Nappity nap nap nap. Don't come back. Backity back. Jackety jack. Wickety whack. Sackety sack. Blackety delack. We got the leather. Can go in here. That's a lot of leather. That's definitely more leather than we need. I think we're mostly just sugarcane bound at the moment. You're not welcome here. This is not your house. Go away. Leave this place. I don't even care if you have llamas or not. You're just not allowed to come to my house. This one dirt block is kind of ugly. Watch this. There we go. Fantastic. See how much easier it is to pick up the sugarcane now? It's all in a big block. Once we get this bad boy roaring, get it all filled up with sugarcane. I mean, if we just mined all the sugarcane right here, we'd probably have enough to make all the books we need. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let it grow. We have one piece of pork left to eat, and then we can start eating the steak and not stop having weird stacks of food. I don't know, maybe we should eat some other food we have in here. We have bread. Let's eat the bread also. What else do we have? Is that all the food we have? I guess we have the soup, and then we have plants. I don't want to eat the apples. I kind of want to craft gold apples. I guess we should cook more things, right? That's a weird number. I hate wasting fuel. So I always like get multiples of 8 to cook. Maybe I should stop caring about that. I don't know, it just feels bad to waste fuel, you know? So can we use the Alt key to do this? Turn items to toolbox. Yeah. We got 85 steak. That's a lot of steak. Let's cook this pork chop. Or I mean, eat the pork chop. Now we have 2 bread to eat. We could feed the bread to villagers. Also, I just realized we have to be level 33 or 36 or something to like have a few tries at enchanting. Also, we can move this now that we have a real enchanting space. Probably I'm just gonna put it here, I guess. So if we're over here enchanting, we can just like poop, poop. Try again. Maybe we want it even closer. I don't know, like here. Boop, boop, boop. Like boop, 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 boop. You know? You know, man. Look at this contraption. What a great contraption I made. It's so contraption-y. We definitely gotta make more contraptions. We're kinda short on contraptions here. Wait, can't the... Oh, I had that there for a reason. Maybe I should make it something nicer so I don't forget. The reason this is here is to block mobs from walking up on this thing and coming into my house. But it is kind of hideous. Can I ride the cogwheel? Wait, can you walk up this? Oh, I think I could walk up that for a second. See, I don't like this sort of thing, where it like intersects the blocks. It's kind of weird that that's allowed. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's raining. We could go fishing in the rain. I don't remember where I put my fishing rod. I guess it's in here. Wait, didn't we have more ender pearls than one? Or is it just the one that I found recently? I don't know. I mean, I do like the toolbox. It is a good way to store things. Certainly easier than the bundle, which is impossible to craft. Okay, look at this. Oh, we apparently left some in the water last time. Also, our carrots are growing. We can mine our carrots again. Yeah, it's kind of a boring episode. Sorry, it's just, you know, me farming, I guess. Vanilla farming Minecraft. But I'm not going to edit the videos or anything. I might end the recording and just AFK farm for a bit, since it's not super exciting to watch. We're almost full here. My diamond pick is about to break. I should probably put it away before I accidentally break it. I'm going to use this pickaxe to get the carrots. Actually, they're not done growing yet. I think I'm just going to break the wheat indiscriminately, even though it's not done growing yet. I mean, if there's a big patch of them like that, I won't hit it on purpose, but I'm not going to try real hard not to break the ones that aren't fully grown. But I'll try a little bit, you know? You know, we do what we can here on the Dandy McGee YouTube channel. We do what we can. Planting crops is also way more fun if you have an auto clicker, which I don't at the moment, but I have used one in the past. Because you can just like do this and then it will plant everything. Because you can plant as fast as you want in Minecraft as long as you mash the mouse button. But if you're holding it down, then you plant quite slowly. We're gonna need a composter soon. Although, alternatively, we don't have a crafting table out there, but we could make a bunch of hay bales to conserve space in this here chest. Are the cows hungry yet? They kind of are, actually. I think the random tick speed is helping the cows get hungry faster as well, which is good. Because I don't like waiting 12 hours to feed my cows. Now I just have to get out of the hole somehow. The cow hole. Also, this is a single chest. We could solve the cramped feeling of this chest by just doing this. Also, maybe we should move the chest somewhere where it's easier to reach. I don't know. Because every time I try to go in the chest, I like fall in the stupid cow hole. You probably have enough space to pick up everything, right? Let's do it before the chest gets any more full. So let's move the chest to be somewhere else, like... How about here? That seems kind of smart, right? Look at that. That's way better. Oh wait, can the cows escape here? I don't think they're gonna path there, but technically, maybe that's just a escape for players. Because you can actually jump here, right? But I don't know if the cows are smart enough to jump there and get out. They're standing there. That might be a flaw in this beautiful plan. Not sure. Although that would allow us to get rid of this block if it works. Which I'm never going to be able to place that block again. So hopefully it works. Hopefully the cows don't run away. Maybe yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they pathfind over chests. It's kind of interesting. Could you just put a bunch of chests in a circle and then put a cow in it and the cow would get stuck? Or any mob? Kind of seems that way. I don't think they're not like physically stuck. If they decide to jump, they might accidentally escape, but they don't seem to go there on purpose. Like they're not even really jumping there anymore. Like I think they just landed there because the block was down here. That's an interesting proposition. We're gonna find out. Because that's a really cool way to make a ladder that you can jump on, but the cows won't. They can, but they won't. For whatever reason, they just decide not to. Yeah, the sugarcane farm is way better. I kind of want to delete these ones. Just because now every time I mine the sugarcane, I feel compelled to come over here and mine this sugarcane. And then I have like the bad version of the farm and the good version of the farm. And it kind of undermines how pleasant it is to mine these ones, you know? You know what I mean? So maybe we get rid of the old one and we just keep the new one. Don't really want these ones here, I don't think. Maybe not even this one. I kind of want there to be like a decent-ish path here, you know? Yeah, I like this. This actually is nice. Also, maybe we should move this torch. I can put a torch here. Right here. Maybe move this torch further away. I kind of want the forest to be a little bit lit up, but... Yeah, dude, look how much sugarcane we're getting now. Again, the game is slightly hacked. Like, I did increase random tick speed slightly by about 60%. 60% faster than vanilla, so your mileage may vary. If you decide to build such a farm yourself, you probably will have to wait a tiny bit longer to get the sugarcane. But it will work just the same. I got 10 books. I need more wood. That's 3 more. So how many was that? We had 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think we have to do the corners for this to work. Yeah. Alright, I think we need a book there. And we also need a book here. And then we need a book in one of the other corners. Ow. We need a book in that corner. Then we gotta put the wood planks back. By book, I mean a bookshelf. Of course. Bread. Look to the sky and eat the bread so that you don't accidentally click on things in your base. Oh, the item scroller is confused about the increased stack size. Yeah, item scroller is definitely not create friendly. Maybe I should make an item scroller extension or patch or whatever that fixes it for create. Like 1 makes it sort this chest properly, and 2 makes it ignore the stack size or understand the toolbox stack size. It's not really important because it works in the other direction. Like it works if you scroll to your inventory or from your inventory, but if you try to scroll out of the box or into the box or I don't know, whatever, man. You know, man, it's kind of janky. You know what I mean, man? $21. Is that enough for a book? Maybe. 21. Books, 7 books, 2 bookshelves. We got 1 here, 1 here. Wait, where'd my wood go? Did I put the wood in the chest accidentally? I had 2 wood that I was specifically saving for this task, but somehow it ended up not in this chest. Okay, so we should only need 1 more bookshelf, but I'm probably going to put... Oh no, we need 2 more because I didn't do the back corner, right? Also, I can probably see this from outside. But the back corner is buried, so it doesn't really matter. It's not going to look any different. I mean, this block looks kind of janky. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Oh, I do actually have 3 more books. So we just need 1 more bookshelf. And then we need XP. Let's go feed the cows again. Also, I should face this way so I don't accidentally click the chest. That'd be kind of annoying. Can you click a chest with the mouse button held down? Oh yeah, you can. It's kind of weird. I wonder why that's true. I feel like the chest should only open when the mouse first goes down, not if you had it held and were doing something else previously. I don't know. Not sure why it does that. I guess we have to be careful not to hold the wheat, otherwise the cows might actually jump out. Right? We have plenty of leather. I guess I was doing that for XP, and it did work. Now I have 30 XP. We could also pull things out of here and get a bit more XP. We could cook some gold. Just as yet another thing to cooketh. Cookaroni. We got 2 sugarcane. This is probably enough for 3 more books, right? We have 21 again. I think that's more than enough. Paper. Book. We need 1 bookshelf. This should be max level now, right? Yeah, level 30. Efficiency 3 is pretty terrible, though. What is going on with that? What is up with that? Maybe we should enchant some junk. We should also check books every time. Like, Fortune 2 is almost maybe worth taking. That is expensive, though. I don't know if I want to spend 3 levels for Fortune 2. If it was a 1-level book, maybe. But I don't think I want that. So I think I'm just going to do this. Feather Falling 1 actually isn't bad. Okay, let's see what our next enchant is. Unbreaking 3. I'm probably going to take this one and hope that it has Fortune or something else on it. And if not, then I can make another pick and then combine them in the anvil. Feather Falling 1 will mitigate a tiny bit of damage when we fall, so that's cool. We also don't have unlimited lapis, but once we get Fortune, we will have unlimited lapis. Eventually. Okay, we got leather, more books. We don't need more bookshelves, so I think we can put the wood away. Yep. Great success. Yeah, I guess we don't need more books. We don't need more paper for anything right now. We do want to get paper for firework rockets later, but I don't think I'm even going to automate the paper thing. Like, this is more than enough paper for a normal person. I might expand it slightly just so I get more each time I mine it. Like, we could fill up the whole river. We could even go across the river and make a bridge. Although, that would allow the mobs to cross the river, so maybe we don't go all the way, but... yeah, I might totally extend this at some point. I really like this chest. I don't know why it's working. It's so weird. But it's like way easier to get out than it was to jump on the block that all the cows could get on. Super weird. Super weird, man. You know, obviously you could use a fence and a carpet like a normal Minecraft layer. And then you know the cows definitely can't get out, but... it's just... it's so strange that they don't jump here. They just don't see it as a path, even though there's a little ledge you can stand on. You know? Part of me does want to hold some wheat and see if they chase me. Wait. They actually don't. They just don't jump. That's so interesting. Even the babies. Like, none of them jump. It's just kind of unexpected pathing behavior. The fact that they're already all hungry again is kind of crazy. I mean, we could definitely get more books. I don't mind having more books. I also don't mind having more food. So we will keep breeding them. But yeah, that's... the more you know. Fun little trick to keep the cows in the hole, but not the players. And to have storage that you can easily access. From both sides of the cow pen. Oh my god, it's growing in front of my very eyes. Do we keep putting the... I guess we could keep putting the sugarcane in here. Maybe we want paper for something, I don't know. I guess we do... we want paper for firework rockets. Maybe we should just save some paper. That might be a thing that we do. We might just save some paper so that when we get gunpowder later we can make rockets. I mean, we have 3 gunpowder and we're not going to use it for anything else, right? So we could actually just make some rockets right now. 9 rockets. Maybe we even store rockets in here as well to remember that that's what the paper's for. Although the paper and the rockets are kind of far apart visually when you sort. But that's fine. Wait, I'm level 30 again. We said we were going to take the unbreaking one and see what happens, right? Getting unbreaking on this, like, we should probably put it on a full pick because I don't have mending books right now. Right? So I don't think I want unbreaking on a pick that's completely broken unless I could also get mending on it, which I can't right now. So let's actually make a new pickaxe. A whole brand new pickaxe. I mean... not the best. It's better than this. So that's efficiency 4, which also is not the best. But it would allow us to get efficiency 5, so maybe I just do that anyways and then combine them. But I need more levels. I mean, this is definitely a way better pickaxe than the one we were using. It should break stuff a lot faster. If we get efficiency 5, it'll be even faster. The real question is, how do we get XP? I'm not sure what the best XP farm is. I mean, probably Enderman farm, right? But I mean, like, what's the best XP farm that we can get really easily without going super far? Probably we should just make a mob spawner. Didn't we do that in one of our worlds? We did that in our previous world, right? Not the, like, create prequel, but the non-create Let's Play that I did. I just built a big box in the sky. That was an old school mob spawner, and we actually got a crazy amount of resources from that. So maybe we just do that again here, honestly. Maybe we just make an old school box in the sky mob spawner. Or we could even make like a dark room underground or something. I don't know. Actually, it should be in the sky, otherwise the spawn rates are going to suck. Although the spawn rates would be kind of good during the day. Also, there's... that island looks really weird from this perspective. It's just like, why is there an island in the sky? Like, oh, it's that thing. We could also enchant a shovel, maybe? Or just make 1,000,000 iron shovels and break them all. I kind of want to get rid of some of this. Like, we need a more flat area for our base. I also want to move my base, like I said, to either to the village or to the islands beyond the village. Like, I don't know if I want to do that right now, though. Because we really need shulker boxes. Unless there's a create mod thing that lets you store more items in the toolbox. I know there's vaults, but I don't know if I can, like, put things in a vault and then pick it up and take it somewhere. I don't think that's how that works, but I honestly have no idea. Maybe we should ponder vaults. I don't know what that would be though. Was it even in here? Item transportation? A chute, smart chute, item vault. Can be used to store a large amount of items. Can I put things in here and then pick it up and move it somewhere else? I'm not sure. Contents cannot be added or taken manually, but what if I break the vault block? Does it contain inventory? Like, I assume you just can't break the block, right? Otherwise, like, what would happen to the items inside if I broke the corner of the vault while there was a bunch of stuff in the vault? Because they all connect together, right? But it's also kind of annoying to put things in and out of because you need conveyor belts. Which I believe I got pseudo spoiled on because everyone keeps whining about kelp being important. So probably I need to get kelp and then make kelp blocks or whatever, right? Do I think I got kelp at some point. Should I cook the kelp? Is this how you make kelp blocks? I honestly don't remember how it works. Is it 1-to-1? Oh no, you get dried kelp and then you have to smelt that into blocks, right? Can I plant kelp and have it grow in the water? I think that would work, right? One way to find out. I don't think I've ever planted kelp before, but I mean, I assume you could do that. You could probably bone meal it too, right? I don't think I have any bones. Probably have a few bones. 4. I don't really want to waste them on that, though. I might want them for something else in the future. Where did all this dirt come from? I guess it came from the mountain I tried to destroy, right? Do I have the recipe for item vaults? Wasn't it something with the barrel? I thought crafting a barrel unlocked the item vault thing. Did I not craft a barrel in this world? I swear I did. Maybe I crafted it into something else after. I don't know where it would have went if I crafted one. But it didn't unlock any recipes. So that unlocks kelp block. Mechanical belt is kelp. Or we can make kelp block. If I make kelp block, can I undo the kelp block? I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to waste kelp to try, but I kind of do. Okay, you can undo it. It doesn't seem like it made anything else, though. Like, we should definitely make this, right? Okay, that actually didn't unlock anything. That's kind of weird. Oh, that's kind of cool. Right-clicking shafts of the belt, connect them together. Accidental selections can be cancelled with right-click while sneaking. Additional shafts can be added throughout the belts. Added shafts can be removed using the wrench. Belts cannot connect in arbitrary directions. They can connect horizontally. They can connect diagonally. They can connect vertically. And they can connect vertical shafts horizontally. Spend any life between 2 and 20 blocks. Using belts for logistics. Transfer items and other entities. Brass or andesite casing can be used to decorate belts. Man, this is a crazy contraption. This doesn't really help me speed anything up though, right? Wrench can be used to remove the casing. Find about encasing belts. Item transportation. Sources for display links. Kinetic blocks. Targets for mechanical arms. Mechanical crafters. I'm not sure about any of that, really. To be honest, maybe one day we'll figure out how to be a cool create mod guy. At the moment, there's kind of too much stuff. Why is this cooking so slow? Was the world paused while I was pondering? I guess it was. My shovel is gonna break in like one hit. Maybe we should just shovel something to break it. Brilliant. Need sticks. I really want to enchant this, but I don't really want to waste my levels because I don't have an easy way to get more levels. So I'll just use normal shovel. I could make a diamond shovel. Maybe it would be faster. I don't know. Probably. If the world is not flat, then you make the world flat. Right? That's the flat earther motto. The flat Minecrafter motto. If the brain is not smooth, then you make the brain smooth. I want to break all the dirt blocks that are not grass, because you can break them faster than grass. And if I don't break them now, the grass will spread to them and then they'll take longer to break. I don't know if that's actually true. Maybe that's not true. For some reason I thought that was true, but it doesn't really feel that way. Kind of feels the same speed, right? Maybe it's just a different sound effect makes you think that it's harder or easier to break. When in reality, it's the same speed. My shovel's about to break. Rip. -1 iron ingot. How did I get 1 grass block? Was that from an Enderman? I'm gonna feed it to the fish. I don't really want 1 grass block in my chest, wasting space. Let's go to bed before Mobs come and kill us. I don't want the mobs to come and kill us. This mining thing that I'm doing right now is not giving me very much experience. By very much, I mean any at all. So maybe we should be doing something else. I still think I'm going to keep a base here at spawn. That way if I die and my bed is broken, I at least come back to somewhere that feels like home and has some resources. Although, I guess it doesn't matter. We have to keep inventory on, so we're never going to die and need resources, right? Oh, this feels nice. Dude, when we get efficiency 5, we are going to be cooking. It's going to be so fast. I can't wait. Hopefully we also get fortune. If we get silk touch, that would be fine, I guess, because then I could do the ender chest thing, which I do like to do. But I would rather get fortune right now than silk touch, for sure. Maybe we could cook something. We could just like cook a bunch of stone to get some XP, although you don't really get much XP from cooking stone. I tried making an XP farm by cooking cactus once, and it's very underwhelming. I was cooking industrial amounts of cactus, and it was basically not giving me any XP at all. Very, very little XP compared to just a simple mob farm. I think if we want XP, we're gonna have to make a mob farm. I'm surprised I haven't found any spawners. I mean, I guess I haven't really gone underground very much, but I haven't seen any mob spawners, other than the cave spider one that I broke, because the heck with that. I'm not making a cave spider farm. It was also like 1 billion blocks away from my house. Not sure why I'm breaking these blocks instead of these ones over here. Because my shovel's about to break again. And there's still going to be a mountain. Dang nabbit. This is also kind of a waste of my brand new diamond pick. That doesn't have mending on it. But we could just keep crafting new picks, and then when we get mending, we'll put it on all the picks and we'll have 1,000 backup picks, which I guess we're never going to need because we're not going to die. Or we're not going to lose our picks when we die. So maybe that's useless. I don't know, man. You know what I need right now? Other than a hug. I need these bad boys. I don't know why I have 1 piece of gravel. Well, I do know why, but it's annoying that that's the case. Alright, let's get rid of this stupid thing. Be gone, tree! Wait, what? I don't understand the saw. It doesn't make a lot of sense sometimes. Like, do all the wood things need to be touching? Wait, no, it's not that, right? It's like... Wait, I actually don't know. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, that worked. For some reason you need, like, dirt underneath, like, the 1 block air gap. I don't know. I don't really understand that mechanic very much. It's kind of weird. Weird and mysterious. Let's just place some torches around. So I think I'm done digging for now. We got 36 more wood. We got 8 saplings. We got an apple. We got a saw. We got some dirt. What am I missing? My axe. Why did my axe end up over there? What the heck is going on, man? Yeah, I didn't get any XP though. I need XP. How do I get XP? Maybe we feed the cows again? That seemed to give us XP last time, right? I guess we can just let the cows push us around and that will feed them. Seems to be working. Sort of. I'm surprised nobody's taking damage in here yet. Or are they? Maybe they are cramming. I do see little smoke things, but I think that's when I feed them, right? I'm not sure. Okay, that's too many cows. Time to kill some. Cull the herd. Time to cull the herd. Oh, I guess that's the end of it. My axe broke. I think I have 2 more beef in here, right? That's an even number. Leather. Extra wheat. I guess kelp is a plant, right? I need another axe. I think I'm gonna make an iron axe. Don't think I need a diamond axe right now. I don't have that many diamonds to spare. We're level 29. That's not a high enough level. Farming crops doesn't give us XP, right? Just gives us crops. I will farm the carrots though. I don't really need more wheat right now, but we will want a lot of carrots to breed villagers. So let's do that. What a nice water wheel. I wish I could see the water from here though. That's one flaw with this. I need to redesign this in a way that there's like a big window and I can look out and see the water flowing from inside of my house. Because like it does kind of have some water, but nobody ever gets to see it. Ah, look at my land. Look at my lovely land. So many trees. At some point I should probably kill this tree. I should kill some of the other trees over here. We could definitely... We can make like most of this area. Like if we get rid of these trees and this mushroom, We can have a pretty big area all the way over to the water pool here. We could even fill in the water pool if we wanted a bit more space. And then we could do up to this mountain. I don't think I want to dig out this whole mountain over here. But we could dig out a few blocks here and have to this far. It's still not a very large area. I guess if we get rid of all the trees on the other side, we could have a bit more room there as well. There's a pig. I don't have my zoomy zoom. Where did my zoomy zoom even go? It's probably in here, right? Can't see him now. Aha! Toolbox. Silly toolbox. I love that my bed teleports me to this side of the mushroom every time I sleep in it. It's kind of amusing. Oh, we can get XP from here, right? Not very much. That was a depressingly small amount of XP. But a not so depressingly large amount of beef. Look at all that beef. Where's the beef? I found it. It's in my hand. Om nom 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 nom. Breed the cows. We need the XPs. Maybe I should make the cow hole bigger so that they're not like cramming as much. Do I not have a shovel? Did I break my shovel and forget to make a new one? That does seem to be the case. Does seem to be the case. Oh, I tried to elytra myself in here, but it didn't work because I don't have an elytra. Oh, stop that. I mean, I kind of just want to make this just be the cow tunnel, I guess. Like, I don't really want it to be any wider. I guess it could be wider in this direction. I don't know. Like, one got out. Okay, this is not working. All the cows are escaping, but they're in the way. So I can't see the bottom one. I tricked him into coming back in. I think 2 escaped though, right? Or maybe one of them came back in already. What a great song. I love this song. I guess what we should do is put a torch in here in case some mobs try to spawn here. It's so annoying to dig when there's cows in the way. Okay, they seem to not be smashing into each other as much anymore. So that's good. It'll be slightly harder to feed them, but maybe not, because I won't be getting pushed around in every possible direction. The wheat, the meat, the leather, and the heat. I just said that to make a rhyme. The meat plus the heat equals the cooked meat. Like right here. So close, but yet so far. What else can I cook? I have iron, but not enough to make any sense to cook it. But I also just need a tiny bit more XP. Maybe if I click fast enough, I can use the fuel to cook the 2 copper at the end of cooking the 6 iron. Use exactly 8 fuel units. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Cooking the iron. Iron is cooking. I'm cooking the iron. The iron is cooking. Wait for it. Okay, ready? We're gonna do a magic trick here. It's gonna be so great. I'm not sure if I did it fast enough. I did it as fast as I could. We'll see if we cook the last piece of copper or if it runs out of fuel like 1 tick before the end of the era. Place your votes. Place your bets. Oh, I was 1 pixel away. I wasn't fast enough. I missed the fuel tick. That's actually surprisingly hard to do. It's a lot easier if you just make a hopper, which maybe we should do, to be honest. We could just make a hopper. I was going to make something else too, but I don't remember what now. We're also, like, very low on coal. Kinda low on coal, kinda low on coal. What we're not low on is sugarcane. Look at this. I have so much sugarcane, I don't even need to jump in the water and get the rest of the sugarcane I dropped in the water. Oh, something happened there. But at the same time, just because I don't have to doesn't mean I'm not going to. Can't resist. I want all the cane I can get. Alrighty, well, we made some progress. We are not level 30, unfortunately. Maybe we can get level 30. Let's do one last ditch effort to get level 30 here. I really want to make an efficiency 5 pick. Alright, there we go. Now we're level 30. So before we go, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, this. See if we get anything good on here. We do not get anything good on here. But we at least got efficiency 5. That's something. But that, folks, is going to be the end of this episode. Very boring episode. Just mining, getting resources, building basic farms, you know. We made a sugarcane farm. We got more cows. We mined a little tiny bit of the mountain. We went on an adventure and got some diamonds and a whole bunch of iron and various other things. And we got a full enchanting setup. Great. Great all around. Diamond pickaxe, it's kind of sort of good, but not really. Yep. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.